It's been a historic day and a very eventful one for Marcus Ambrose. This was early in the race as our first ever rain event in NASCAR history. He takes the lead, but then slides off and still manages to stay out front. But then the trouble. He goes too fast into pit lane, has to serve a pass-through penalty. But believe it or not, despite all this, with the heavy downpour and all the other problems everybody else is having, Marcus is in third, albeit 49 seconds behind the leader. And oh my, this is the one thing Ron Fellows doesn't want to hear. Full course caution has come out because of heavy rain. The drivers simply cannot see right now. Fellows loses a 43-second lead.
That's amazing. And when you know Ambrose is sitting there just licking his chops, he's like, okay, I want to race this guy. Let's go.
So our fourth caution of the day for the heavy rain, and Fellows would have probably had to stop again, but if he could have maintained that 45-second lead, he probably could have gotten in and out.
Well, he was maintained it. Marty, he was going to have to stop around lap 59 anyway to get fuel. He was no way in the world he's going to make it to the very end, but if they do call this race right now, hey, he's looking in pretty good shape right now. The drivers are telling us across the radios that it's just so hard to see. They have no visibility whatsoever. And as it's getting darker, the color looking out the windshield in the darkness is starting to blend together, and the vision is just going away at the moment.
Back here at a very soggy Montreal, where the race has been officially called with 26 laps remaining. So the historic day ends under a red flag situation. Let's quickly go to Jack Arute.
Well, Marty, Marcus Ambrose and I made a long walk down the end of pit row because you wanted to check on one thing.
I mean, I just wanted to see where the pit exit was. You know, I just couldn't see a thing. I cleared the end of pit lane. I saw the flashing lights. I went, and I think there's like 20 feet difference or so. So, you know, we've dominated the race twice here in 2 years and haven't closed the deal. So I'm just bitterly disappointed. You know, I feel a little robbed. You know, we dominated today's race. What can you say?
Well, when you dominate like that, what is the feeling when you don't have it pay off in the end?
Well, it doesn't feel too good, I'll tell you that. Just heart-wrenching, you know, for STP and Kingsford and JTG Doherty Racing, who have committed to me. And, you know, I just feel a little jinx right now. You know, I've come close to winning a lot of races now, and I just can't seem to close the deal for whatever reason. And, you know, I'll take the blame. If I sped down pit lane, I sped. I just didn't see the end of pit lane.
Way up here just to see, just 20 feet short.
Well, and he was caught speeding both going in, because we saw him sliding as he was trying to get into a stop, and also on the way out. So a tough break for him as he led the most laps, 27. Second best was Scott Pruitt with 13. Take a look at the unofficial results across the top of your screen, and now we'll go into our temporary victory lane with Mike Massaro.